Oi there, studios, OldClassicGamer here, and welcome to part 12 of Rayman for the Atari Jaguar. This time, we're joined only by one commentator. Introduce yourself, please.
It's me, Rayfist. Omar, our buddy Omar, could not make it today.
Sadly. Oh well, we're gonna start Picture City, and I freaking have to say that surprisingly, this is way easier in Jaguar version, at least this level. Like, I remember struggling in Saturn version on the downer part. Okay, this part here is pretty much more or less same in all versions, but down there,
those
like,
spikes are pretty deadly.
Yeah.
Deadly. Everything here is like deadly school supplies.
Yep. One thing I'm not
That's
too
why they're
sure. I'm not too sure. Maybe this version has a more anti-tunes. I don't remember that this were in Saturn version. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just forgot.
I don't quite remember myself either. But I do remember this cage you're going for. It's like the first thing I always went for when I started this level.
Yeah, because, well, this level was programmed like all the players are obviously gonna go first up because they're gonna see its easier ways, so they're gonna go up without even knowing that that's only for the cage. They're gonna, the first time playing, they're gonna assume that it's just the easier way. And we're now going back. Oh my god, let's try to...
I noticed this background, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, is the same as the PS1 version background. And the Saturn one was like the other one.
I think Saturn version was different. Then again, all the backgrounds like in Rayman are very confusing, and even Japanese version has some exclusive illustrations too.
Really? Some different backgrounds?
Yeah, like, but it's just the color of something. It's not nothing too special. And now this part is a huge freaking pain.
Oh. Yeah, that part used to piss me off. The most frustrating part when I was little, from this level, is when you get the running ability, which you already have, and you have to. Did it have the running ability on Jaguar version, or?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. There was this one part where I remember you had to like jump on the bouncy pad at the like correct timing and avoid like a bunch of pencils, like while running through the speed of sound. And if you like fuck up just like 1 inch, then you'll end up like not making it, maybe unless you get really lucky.
Yeah. And
you won't be able to make the whole jump.
Pretty much before this checkpoint, that part where I was like punching those yin-yang symbols, it's way easier in this version because the pencil cannot drown you. It doesn't go deep like in Saturn version.
Yep.
So that's way better. Now this cage triggering is just big pain.
It's a real like Daredevil.
Yeah, it's like you need to first go there, and then you need to be careful. And you can drown here because they go deep too much. And
there's a picture I saw a long time ago for this level, where like they were showing like all the quote-unquote hardcore games. Like it was showing like Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty. It's like, oh, too easy. And then it showed Rayman 1 Picture City, and then the guy's just like, fuck.
Well, yeah, you could say like Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty, they have some challenge if you play like on highest difficulty, but I don't know, it's different kind of challenge. I can't really compare and judge people about based how
really
their skills.
Assassin's Creed I liked was 1 and 2, and
yeah, later on they just started like milking the franchise every year.
Assassin's milk.
Pretty much. I don't know, like the Wii U only got Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, and Ubisoft announced they're no longer gonna be making Wii U games that are M-rated for some reason.
Everybody took that message as like, oh, Ubisoft hates Nintendo. It's like, no, they just don't think it's gonna sell well, which is very understandable.
Well, yeah, because
they even said they even gave Nintendo a compliment recently. They said, we think Smash Bros is gonna help sell that thing really good. So.
Well, Watch Dogs is gonna be like the last ever Ubisoft M-rated game to be released on Wii U. So that's ultimate.
I heard that game was like, I saw a video like the problem with Watch Dogs, I haven't really played it personally, but I heard like the problem was it was marketed as next gen. Like this is like the definitive next gen experience. Like this is next gen.
The
This
PC
is, like,
version was
what you're
downgraded
gonna
on
think.
purpose to look similar to console version. Like there was a hacker who restored, like they literally removed in options menu to put the highest the highest textures and everything to look at like a true next gen, like on the E3 2012, because everyone complained downgrade graphics.
Yeah, this guy on YouTube made a YouTube video called My Next Gen Experience with Watch Dogs or something like that, and like it looked like a PS3 game, like which I don't care about graphics really.
Yeah, but they shouldn't market.
But like, yeah, that's the problem. They market it like the draw distance was awful. Like it didn't look good, and like I don't really care for graphics, but the problem is they marketed it as a next gen game, and that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean it's just
trying to sell your game.
Watch Dogs was basically like every other game that was available both on the PS3 and PS4. Like
Dead Rising 3 on the Xbox One in 30 frames per second looked more next gen than Watch Dogs.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I also didn't play the game, so I don't know. By the way, this cage right here in Jaguar version, you don't have to like go all the way up and get. You can just jump and get it straight away, like you saw.
Yep.
That's what it's better on this level.
My knowledge of the Jaguar version is very low. I mean, I've played. I remember. I remember. Oh, so long ago. I played the beta version on an emulator, but I never owned a Jaguar, and I don't think anybody has. I'd be amazed if someone did.
Well, the only person I know that has a Jaguar is Omar. So I suppose.
Oh yeah, well they did have another good game aside from Rayman, Tempest 2000.
Yeah, and I think Attack of the Mutant Penguins was decent. I don't know. The AVGN like didn't say it sucks. He just said it's a weird game, but he never like said it's a bad game. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't play it.
What's that other really weird game with that creepy woman who keeps asking you?
Like that Star Fox shitty clone. Like when that woman repeats, "Where did you learn to fly?"
Yeah, that
Constantly repeating that noise.
Yeah, over and over again.
Every time you take a hit or crash into something, she's gonna repeat the same voice. Whose idea was that?
I just want to grab her face and just fucking punch it.
I think the game was like called Cybermorph or something.
Yeah, that's it, Cybermorph. I accidentally came across Rule 34 for the girl, and I didn't know what to think.
Who makes that shit?
Scrolling about the internet, and then I see that, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm surprised we haven't seen any like really crazy members on the Rayman pirate community.
Oh,
like,
I don't know.
I'm not going to mention any names.
Yeah, well, Rayman.
There have been some pretty crazy people in the Rayman fan base.
This part right here is exclusive to Jaguar version, like you need to follow the pattern.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how the hell are you running through those spikes?
Because there was like a clue down there, like something which showed you on what spikes you can and you can't run, and you need to memorize that. So yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
There's some exclusive stuff in a Jaguar version.
Is this like the only Jaguar version Let's Play on YouTube, or are there other ones?
Let's Play, I believe so, but other people did a walkthrough of Jaguar version before.
Well, I didn't mean walkthrough, I meant like Let's Play.
Yeah, well, I believe this is the first Let's Play actually. I mean, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, everybody who knows someone else who played the Jaguar version, but I am pretty much I like searched Rayman Let's Play Jaguar, and the only results I got for Jaguar was like some demonstrations and Haruka's walkthrough. Pretty much no Let's Play, so I think this is the first one.
Have fun with your first encounter.
Oh man.
With Space Mama's pirates.
Right.
This is like my favorite boss in the game.
Oh well. Yeah, and also Jaguar version of this boss battle is, in my opinion, the best one, mainly because I don't know, the part, you know that washing machine that is like a huge pain when she hides I mean, it's
Yeah.
not on this part, but the second time you fight her. That part in other consoles is like hard as hell. And here it's slower and more easier to dodge, but also has some challenge. Alright, let's defeat her.
She's got a fairly easy tactic.
Here you just pretty much need to watch it and...
As the swords shoot down at you. This reminds me of another boss from another game for some reason, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
To tell you the truth, I don't also know what.
Probably something from Castlevania.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I played some Castlevania games. They're great, but I'm not like that deep into the series, so I'm not.
I want to get more deep into it, but I haven't really. I don't have many Castlevania games. I only have I have the really shitty N64 one.
Oh god, that one is just horrible. That was like. There was like some mission with some Mandragora and some dynamite, and I don't know, the AVGN talked about the problem with the game, and you can't even progress further.
Yep, it's pretty shit.
I don't know. Like,
on that note, I think we should talk about 3D transitions from games, because I think Rayman handled... some guy made a really good point on a Facebook page. He said that, like... You know how, like... when games like Sonic try to be dark and edgy, like with Shadow the Hedgehog, it doesn't really work out.
No,
and
no, not at all.
It just turns out like shit. But Rayman to Rayman 2, like, they handled the transition so well. Like, I mean, you're still playing Rayman, but it felt like you were playing something different in a good way. Like, you still knew you were playing the same series, but it was different, but in a good way, not in a bad way.
Exactly. Rayman, like, has to be one of the best 2D from 3D transitions, like... And I like the changes if they stayed the same, if everything stayed the same like in Rayman 1, but in 3D, I feel like it wouldn't work the best.
Yeah, so they did a good thing.
Alright, we beat Eraser Plains, let's save this. And in the next part we're gonna be playing Pencil Pentathlon.
AKA Hell.
Già, matane.
See ya.